You don't just see it once, it's over and over. So whatever strategy you pick, stay on it long enough, give it an opportunity to work. Don't jump all over. See, what you're doing is you're turning image over to spirit. Spirit moves it into form through you. That comes through vibration. That's where your way is shown.
It's no secret. Your goal is to earn millions of dollars in business, but yet it's not what you don't know that's holding you back. It's what you know that's not so that's actually holding you back. And the perfect example of this is when I studied with the famous Bob Proctor. I met him back in 2020. I became one of his consultants, and I basically went $0 to $100,000 per month within 45 days. After sleeping in my car for months, after being dead broke for 5 years in business, nothing was working for me. Absolutely every course I bought, all the courses. I had every course. I used to work 12-hour days. I slept in my car for 5 months in Miami. Nothing was working for me, and I had to bend to my knees, and I had to figure out what is going on. I have the tactics, I have the work ethic, but something was missing. So when I met the famous Bob Proctor and I went to his paradigm shift in Los Angeles, and he showed me the things that you're gonna learn in this video, and it completely unlocked parts of my subconscious mind that were dormant, that literally quantum leaped me to the next level. I earned 7 figures by the time I was 25, and I earned 100 grand a month. I earned 100 grand just on YouTube last month alone. We're gonna be going under what Bob Proctor told me that I need to do to take my business to $1 million a month. And for some of you, this sounds crazy, but for those of you that are already at the multi-6-figure level, you're thinking like this, right? Some of you need to think much bigger. So I'm asking Bob, how do I go to the $1 million per month level? How do I earn millions of dollars in business? And what I think he's gonna say to you can completely change your life.
Andre?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
How are you?
Hello. So my question is this: is there a difference between doing things with inspired order versus shiny object syndrome when you're moving towards your goal? So if my goal is to get to $1 million a month as a consultant, and I'm doing a YouTube videos, I'm doing Instagram messages, I'm doing all these things. Is there a difference between, okay, this is shiny object syndrome, or there's inspired order behind the actions to reach?
Well, I'm not sure as I can differentiate between shiny syndrome and the order. I do know that Hill said the information has to be organized and intelligently directed. I think you can get caught up in some of the things you're doing, and you're trying to figure out how it's going to happen. If you get emotionally involved in the picture, you're going to be inspired to know what to do next. You'll just have a strong feeling. Then you should do it. You see?
Okay. I'm still looking for that strong feeling. One week it's like, let's do YouTube videos. The next week is like do the Facebook ads. The next one is hire an assistant, do Instagram, direct messages. So it's kind of like that's where I'm like doing.
I would suggest you pick a track and stay on it. You might add another track to it, but stay on it and work it. When you're selling advertising, you sell a flight of commercials. It's at least 13 weeks. I keep hitting the same commercial. Watch it on television. You'll see the same commercials coming on over and over. And some of them you say, geez, that's a pretty good commercial, You don't just see it once, it's over and over. So whatever strategy you pick, stay on it long enough, give it an opportunity to work. Don't jump all over.
Okay.
Okay?
And that strategy is the one I feel internally.
Pardon?
And that strategy I choose is the one I feel internally.
That's right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, what if internally you have a couple options? He's like, okay, you should run Facebook.
You may do them both. You may do them both. And you may get a couple. See, what you're doing is you're turning image over to spirit. Spirit moves it into form through you. That comes through vibration. That's where your way is shown. The way will be shown. And you get strong feelings. Do this. That's where your intuition cuts in. Your intuition is telling you what to do. You're reading the vibration. You're on the right track. You're doing fine.
Thank you.
Good. All right, Mikey, I think we should.
So impactful. Bob's lesson to me, that was some of the rarest moments that I had with Bob. But as you can tell by my face, I still had confusion. So what I want to do is I want to further expand on what Bob was saying to me at the time. Because honestly, I didn't fully understand it. But now, nearly 5 years in this industry, that video was taken about 3 years ago. Bob Proctor passed away in 2022. I have been now teaching this for so many years, and I can further expand on what Bob was saying to me at the time. So let me take you through this series here and how you can apply what not only Bob said, but take this material to the next level so you can go to the 7-figure level in your business. Okay. So what Bob was explaining is that we have to tap into our intuition in order to go to the next level, right? There's a power that flows into our consciousness, and this imagination will hit us, and with it, we're going to get this intuitive ideas to take inspired action. So what I talk about is working in the matrix versus working on the matrix, okay? So what's an example of working in the matrix? So that's me making this YouTube video, right? How to make a title, a thumbnail, edit, right? Working in the matrix, but working on the matrix is how I feel about myself. Most importantly, my self-image, my self-talk, the fact that I see myself with 100,000 subscribers, earning $100,000 per week, right? It's how I see myself, and you can never outperform your self-image, and that's what we talk about. So let's further expand. This is a very important lesson that changed everything for me. So this is what we call the stick figure, okay? And what we're going to do is this top half, let it represent your conscious mind. This bottom half, let it represent your body. Sorry, this conscious mind, subconscious mind, and body, okay? So there's a power that flows into your consciousness, and this is your intuition. This power can be positive or it can be negative. It gives you the ability to think. So right now, there's a business problem that you have, right? You're trying to expand to the next level. You need to hire somebody. You need to run ads. You need to scale, right? You're trying to take your business from the 6-figure level to the 7-figure level. And you're working you're doing actions, right? You're doing that work. You're doing information, but yet you seem to be stuck or seem to be inconsistent. What's happening now is we're going to have to change something called your paradigm or your self-image. So this power is flowing into your consciousness, and when this power flows into you, you keep thinking the same thoughts. You have anywhere from 60 to 70,000 thoughts every single day. 90% of those thoughts are the same as yesterday. So what does that tell us? That you're living in a program, you're living in a pattern, and that what we need to do is we have to change tomorrow's thinking, tomorrow's results with today's thinking patterns. So what my objective is, and what Bob's objective for so many years is, we want you to think different of yourself, to have different thinking patterns. If we can drop that from 90% of the same thinking to 60%, to 70%, to 50%, what would your life look like over the span of 30 days? You would quantum leap, and you'll see this. Like, for example, a lot of my clients right now are quantum leaping. We have Rachel, who was stuck at $8,000 a month for the last couple of years. She's going to go do 60 grand this first month with me. Right? We have a niche who never made more than $8,000 in a single month. He went and did 30 grand in a week. Right? These people are quantum leaping because they're taking their mind and they're going to the next level. So this power that's flowing into your consciousness, it gives you the ability to think. And so when it hits your consciousness, you have an idea. You take this power that flows into your consciousness and you form an idea in your imagination. That's the Christ consciousness that lives in you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this idea and we're going to form a new image of what your business looks like at that higher level, what it looks like to earn $100,000 per month. Guys, it doesn't need to take time. It took me 45 days to go to 100 grand a month the very first time. And for some of you, it's even crazy. I started this YouTube channel less than 60 days ago. My first month, I did 93 grand first month on this YouTube channel. For some people, that's crazy. They don't believe it. But guys, I've been doing this for a long time. It's not the first time I earned 6 figures in a month. I have programmed myself. So to the outside world, they think it's crazy. I can go do 6 figures in a month with a brand new YouTube channel. But for me, that's normal because I don't work in the realm of everybody else. I do quantum jumping, which is exactly what I'm teaching here on this YouTube video and what Bob was explaining in this video. So then we're going to take that idea and we're going to press into the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the feminine energy. It's what you receive. It's going to it's going to express whatever's impressed upon it. You're going to take that image with emotion and you're going to plant it in with repetition over and over and over and over and over again. And what's going to start to happen, you're going to start to believe it. You're going to start to embody it. You're going to have a new self-image. You're going to have a new self-talk. These things will start to change your frequency. You're going to have a different vibration about yourself. It's this new vibration that's going to start to change your actions. It's never what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's the energy and the vibration in which you emit the action. I always think to myself, how can I do one sales call and that sales call makes me act like 10 times of what another sales call can do? How can I make one YouTube video and make it the most powerful YouTube video that it's more powerful than the next 10 YouTube videos, right? It's just quantum jumping. I think as Mr. B says, it's easier to get 1 million views on one video than to get 100,000 views on 10 videos. Because when you quantum jump, you put so much more energy into one thing that you just jump to the next level. So, for example, my first $100,000 month, it actually came in a matter of about 17 days, and it came from one call, 1 hour of my time doing a sales call, and I made 100 grand in 17 days. That's a quantum leap. It didn't need to take me a year. I didn't need to do this crazy ass DM sequence, email sequence. No, 1 hour of my time fully booked out my calendar for 5 months straight. Earned $500,000 off of 1 hour of my time doing Zoom calls and trainings in this material in this space a couple years ago. That's what I call a quantum leap, and you can do that for your business. You can literally take, let's just say you're stuck at 10,000 a month or 30,000 a month right now. You can literally scale to 6 figures per month next month. For some of you, even faster, or in the next 90 days, by simply shifting how you see yourself. You're going to change how you see yourself, change your vibration, and now what's going to happen is this is where the law of attraction comes into place. The law of attraction is a reaction to the vibration and the new change in your self-image of how you see yourself as a businessman or businesswoman in your company and in your organization. Or if you're in sales, same thing. So you're going to attract new things to you, and what will happen is it'll change your situation, change your circumstances, and change your environment, or change your results because of a changed concept of yourself. That is the base key here. I did not understand what Bob Proctor was saying to me. I thought I had to do this part. I thought I had to act more. Should I do the Facebook ad? Should I do the YouTube ad? Should I do the DM? None of that was the answer. All of those are the right answer and the wrong answer at the same time. It's all the right answer because any of those things could have made me 100 grand a month, scale me to $1 million a month. Any of those things. And there was the wrong answer because I was looking at the action and not what was causing it and what causes success, which is the concept of self. When you take this power and you learn to tap into your intuition, what will start to happen is you'll get downloads and information from a higher frequency, which is why I call the quantum jump meditation. By the way, check out my quantum jump meditations and all my master classes. By the way, I have deep trainings about this. Check out the playlist in the description below. I have literally 45-minute episodes training on this material very heavily in an entire series. There's a playlist all laid out for you right here for you on YouTube. So check out links in the description. But what I talk about is like quantum jumping, where you take your intuition, you take your imagination, and you jump to a higher version of yourself at a higher frequency. And you can get downloads and information at a higher frequency in this meditative state, come back to the normal world with high value actions. And now when you go act or believe in this new version of yourself from these new downloads, you're actually acting outside of your current physical reality. You're acting at a higher version of yourself, and these actions will then take you to the next level. And that's how you actually start to use the law of attraction to go to the next level. Guys, hopefully this explanation at the end was a lot more valuable. Make sure you subscribe below. Check out the master classes in my description. I have nothing but to service you at the highest level. I do offer coaching. You can find all that in the description below. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Shout out to you guys. And this is Mr. Law of Attraction coming to you from another video. I'll see you guys soon.